The boy couldn't help but smirk. They say its crazy pilot decoupled from his wagons and took off after it, struck it square and forced it to retreat. Jeff grunted and shook his head. That's a set of balls for you. May have to give that fool a medal when it's all over. Thank you, young man. You may go. Jeff stepped away and walked to the edge of the camp, raised his spyglass and looked out across the battlefield. Large lines of smoke drifted into the sky, more smoke than he had in truth ever seen on a battlefield in this new timeline, no doubt created by those twice-accursed flame tanks. He shook his head. To go down into the middle of all that. But 2 tanks were now out of commission, if the runner's report was correct, and the last one was locked in a fight with the other APC. So that left only the Janissaries to deal with. Easy peasy. Jeff couldn't help but laugh. Easy peasy my ass. He tucked his spyglass away and turned to his aide-de-camp. Sir, fetch me my horse. It's time to meet those Janissary sons of bitches. The Haidu made one more attempt at hitting the advancing Janissaries, but Hussein's men, their blood up, pushed them aside as they had all other obstacles. The Haidu were an impressive fighting force, he had to admit, a credit to their country, but nothing was going to stop him and his Orta from reaching the streets of Gulafehervar. The path was wide open now. Hussein calmed his men and brought some order to their advance. He appreciated their energy and enthusiasm, but now was not the time for undisciplined movement. Reform the lines and move together, one unified block of fire, shot, and sword. The Ifrit, which they had relied upon for so long, was nothing but a burning husk behind them. Going forward, they would have to rely on their own fighting prowess to bring victory. He looked up and down the red and white columns of the Orta, his lieutenants barking orders to maintain good form and pace. Nowhere near the number of Janissaries he had first met in that field in Timișoara. The numbers now were well below full strength, some of them having fallen fresh in the fields behind him. But if any men could take a city, let it be mine. Up and over a line of connected hillocks, through fields lying fallow for winter, past a farmhouse, and now Hussein could see the banners of the enemy waving in the wind, and the bright white canvas of its hospital. Oh, if he had just 2-3 cannons, what havoc could he force upon the enemy to drive them away?